You know what's funny about scars? They never really disappear. They just fade. But they're always there, reminding you. Yeah. I grew up in a house where silence was the loudest sound, where love was just a word that nobody passed around. I watched my parents break each other every single night, learned that love was just a war and life was just a fight. I was 7 years old, hiding under covers, asking God why pain was all he gave to us. Didn't understand it then, I barely understand it now. How the people meant to shield you are the ones who show you how to hurt, to hide, to swallow everything you feel, to build a smile so convincing that it almost feels real. I carried every moment like a stone inside my chest, spent my whole life running from a past that wouldn't rest. They said kids are resilient, kids bounce back with time, but nobody told me about the damage left behind. The sleepless nights at 20 feeling like that child again. Nobody ever warned me that the wounds don't always mend. These are my scars, written on the inside, every single story from the battles that I survived. These are my scars, carved into my spirit, been holding on to pain so long, I'm learning how to feel it. Can you see my scars? Can you see my scars? I'm done with hiding every mark that made me who we are. I spent my teenage years just trying to fit in, covering the bruises underneath my skin. Not the physical kind, no, the ones that go deeper, the kind that make your nights so much longer and your days cheaper. I smiled in the pictures, but I cried in the dark. Kept a journal full of feelings just to deal with the part of me that had no outlet and no voice and no space. Just a kid with too much weight and a permanent brave face. They said talk about your feelings, but who was there to talk to when the very people hurting you were supposed to walk you through the pain and through the healing and the mess of it all? Instead I learned to catch myself before the fall. Alone at 15, feeling 40 in my bones. Built a world inside my head cause my heart had no home. Put the walls up around everything I had left. Didn't realize I was slowly running out of breath. These are my scars, written on the inside, every single story from the battles that I survived. These are my scars, carved into my spirit, been holding on to pain so long, I'm learning how to feel it. Can you see my scars? Can you see my scars? I'm done with hiding every mark that made me who we are. But I'm tired of letting the past have a key to my future. I'm tired of being the patient when I could be the suture that closes up the wound instead of picking at the edges. I'm done with standing at the bottom looking up at ledges. My scars don't define me, they just show me where I've been. Every crack inside my armor is where the light gets in. I'm not broken beyond fixing, I'm not lost beyond found. I'm just someone who got buried, who is finally climbing out. So I lay it all out here on the table in the track. Every single scar I earned and every moment looking back. Not for pity, not for praise, and not for anyone's approval.